What's the story, folks? Armour here, and welcome to the Armour HD. Now, this is the test video that I was talking about in the last vlog that you just seen there. Essentially, we're looking at using Astros with the Elgato. Now, what you're hearing here is my voice through the Astros headset, as well as the game audio. And what I'll do is I'll test out the chat audio from a party. And now, I did explain in the previous video how this is wired up, but essentially the settings were as follows. So here you see a party. I'll be able to show you their audio now in a moment. Just, you know, basic setup, sound and screen, audio, digital out, optical, bitstream. Set up the Astro as the video that they output shows, and you'll see that mine is currently set to USB headset for both. Now, what this allows me to do is I can use my Astro in-game for live commentary. For some who have a blue snowball or another dedicated mic, they don't want to do this. Now, unfortunately, that is one of the only ways to record in-game party is to use the analog audio from the stream out. So it's like a headphone jack to another headphone jack going from the Mixamp Pro into the Elgato. Now, there is another option. If you want to use a dedicated mic while still being able to talk to your friends, one option is to have an external mic like the Blue Snowball. I personally have the PlayStation microphone on the camera, so if I use it like that, you will all still be able to hear my voice, okay, obviously. But you see, when you set it up like that, your players, you know, your friends will still be able to hear your voice, but then you can use a dedicated microphone. Now I'm going to demonstrate that now. So essentially, if we take a look at this,
so when I swap the audios out, hopefully you should be able to hear my voice come through loud and clear from an external microphone plugged into the computer, but my friends will be able to hear me now using the PlayStation microphone camera. Now I'll show this now by going back into the audio settings of the party, and hopefully they'll be able to hear me loud and clear. So we go into party settings, we prioritize party. Hey guys, I'm just doing a test video here. Would you like to just say one or two words?
Penis.
Penis and cunt.
Penis, penis, penis.
Penis, 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 penis.
Shit behind us. Heavy vehicles.
Beautiful. This is what we love you for.
Helicopter. Penis.
so now you can hear me a little bit maybe clearer, a little bit louder. Excellent. Well, I'm hoping that you can. If you can't, well, fuck that right in the pussy. Anyway, guys, as you could hear there, that is essentially the setup that I personally have. So I can have the option to use an external microphone that can control the decibel levels, you know, for when you're hearing my live audio. You can also use the Astro as a one click all type of option as well, which is really handy. So essentially that's basically it. So while you're able to hear their voices and obviously the background music for the game, this is what some of the sounds like in Destiny is the game that I'm on at the moment. So we'll go ahead and we'll just we'll pull in a weapon just to so you get a feel for the sounds, you know, etc. So they're coming through loud and clear on my own headset here, and obviously they would be coming through even clearer again for yourself, hopefully. For those who have said they've had issues now with the audio via the 3.5mm jack from the Mixamp to the Elgato, if they're having a buzz or a small issue like that, you can adjust the Mixamp's preset as well as the game and voice section. If you're feeling too much of a buzz, just hire it closer to voice and less to game, to make sure that your clarity is pretty good when you're on your Astros. In the settings for your PlayStation 4, you would essentially just go back over into device settings. That'll give you access to the chat audio going all or chat. The disadvantage there is that it no longer comes through TV, so if you've got friends over or people over, you can't have it like that, and that kind of sucks or whatever. But at least now you have the option of recording your voice via external mic through the computer, or recording your voice through the Astros exclusively. If you're having an issue where where your voice is a little bit louder, you can just adjust that by moving the microphone further away from your mouth, and then upping the microphone level inside PlayStation settings, so your friends can still hear you, but you can obviously, you know, speak as loud as you want without it overlapping your friends and being too loud. Otherwise, it's a pretty simple setup. So if you just have the Astros, you can do everything with just those and an Elgato. It gets around all of the other cable solutions, etc. You get the audio through the TV, through the Astros the way you want it. You can still use the volume control on the mix amp as well as the presets and the Dolby Digital surround sound, and everything else. So that's just part 2 to a quick video. Sorry it lasted a little bit longer than expected, but you know, there is a bit of a thorough explanation. So if you just pair the two of these up together, you'll be able to see exactly what I was talking about. Anyways, any likes or dislikes, hell, give me something, would be appreciated. Though I would really love it if you could give me any feedback whatsoever. Any questions, feel free to ask. So yeah, that's Armour out, and I would like to thank you very much for watching this video as always,